People are going to hate me for this. Caldera is better than Verdansk. There, I said it. I know what you're thinking. You're going to hate on me. I can see all the comments coming in now. Dids, you're wrong. Dids, you're an idiot. How can you say that? Verdansk is way better than Caldera. But the time has come to move on. The first major change that you'll probably notice is how much bolder and brighter Caldera is compared to Verdansk. This change may be small, but it does get you thinking, is Caldera better? When you compare Verdansk and Caldera side by side, you can really see just how much more vibrant Caldera is. Gone are the washed out colours of Verdansk, the dull greys, the dull greens and the dull browns. Now we're saying hello to yellow buildings, bright foliage, blue waters. Everything is clearer. No longer are we looking out of buildings to a washed out white haze. This change may seem small, but to me it's major. It adds so much more beauty to the game that I love. Verdansk was by no means flat. It had its hills, it had its cliffs, mainly around the outer regions of the map. But Caldera is a mountainous terrain. Everywhere you go, there's hills, there's cliffs, big cliffs. This offers the players that take the high ground a much more tactical advantage. And more often than not, you will find yourself in a gunfight, either fighting uphill or downhill. The open areas in Caldera are littered with cover, from boulders littering the ground to sandbags stacked conveniently for your safety. Verdansk to me just didn't offer this in the same way. Yeah, you had your cover in open areas, but more often than not, if you were caught with your trousers around your ankles in the middle of nowhere in Verdansk, you were dead. That side. What the f, man? In Caldera, you have this opportunity to either use the foliage or that cover to get to safety, replate, reposition, and re-challenge. I can't beat that. The excess foliage can be your friend. Yeah, it can be an enemy as well. Some dickweed camping in the bush. But more often than not, I find myself using this excess foliage to get out of the line of sight of the enemy, evade their fire, reposition, replate, and re-challenge. And 8 out of 10 times, this goes in my favour. But again, this does, however, mean that you will get the odd enemy or odd team camping in those bushes, like good little bush babies, ready to take you on and ambush you. Dropping in and eliminating the enemies whilst completing contracts to get your loadout drop early is no longer a thing. From now on, you have to wait for that first circle to be completely in before your free loadout drop comes down and you're able to buy your own. A lot of players have complained about this, saying it slows their gameplay down, that they can no longer go for those high kill games that they absolutely adore going for. However, you could say it offers a fairer playing field during the first few minutes of the game. Not only that, you can use the loot and the money that you save to buy your second loadout immediately after getting the free one. So you're able to get not only the guns that you want to play with, but the perks as well. The next major change that I absolutely feckin' adore is the zipline campers. From now on, you can actually get those gas canisters, light the fuse, attach it to the zip, and send it on up. Anyone at the top of that zip line is going to be obliterated by an exploding gas canister. Not only this, but the control tower at airfield now has multiple ways to the top, allowing you a better chance of pushing and taking control. Flying around Verdansk in a chopper, dropping your teammates off in different positions was a great way to tactically take on an enemy team. Caldera now offers aggressive players a new way to dominate the skies, with fighter planes. You could dogfight your way to victory. Not only that, these planes highlight enemy players on the ground bright red, so you could just laser them from the sky. Very annoying to be on the other end of though. Caldera now has bombing runs in it. I'm not quite sure how these work, but it tends to be if you're in the same area for too long, you will get a bombing run on top of you, and if you're in the vicinity, it will either down you or stun you. Time this right, and you could manage to take out a squad caught in a bombing run. That being said, it could happen to you. Unlike Verdansk with the tall buildings of downtown, Caldera has limited rooftop advantages. Since playing on the new Caldera map, I haven't actually come across that many rooftop campers with the snipers. Instead, you'll more than likely find someone sat with a sniper rifle on a cliff edge. This gives you the opportunity to figure out where they are, beam them with a spray of bullets, making them have to reposition and replay, and giving you the advantage to either flee or yourself reposition, replay, and re-challenge. I like this. Both maps offer great gameplay, amazing visuals, and fun dynamics, but ultimately, there can only be one map that stands out for me. I'm finally enjoying myself once again in Warzone. And for that reason, whether you agree or disagree, I have to say Caldera does take it for me. It's an amazing map. There's amazing moments that could be made in this game, and there's some incredible gameplay that could be done. Verdansk, you were great while you lasted, but Caldera has really reignited this love for the game again. The love that unfortunately Verdansk, you made me lose. Until next time, keep smiling, stay happy, be true to you, and I'll see you on the next one.
I also stream a lot of games over on Facebook. The link is in the description below.
Oh!